Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're going to be looking at Warp, created by Exploding Guy. And here they say, "Hi Johnny, this is my first contest submission, and I'm really proud of it. You can find the backstory of the creation on the Steam page. I figure there's no sense in repeating myself." Yes, there is. All you have to do is copy-paste it. Deep in the woods, the local mad scientist has asked you to help the secret mission. He believes he has a clue in the whereabouts of a mysterious, highly valuable space orb and has narrowed down the search to a couple of places. To get each location, the scientist has invented a teleporting car that can travel from place to place in an instant. The plan was to have two of these cars, one for him and one for you, but something goes wrong. So now you are on your own to track this orb. Good luck. Created for the Channel 5 Gaming Action Coaster Contest. Boop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Let's get on to it. Okay, here we are at the Barghast Coaster. There's a look at the stats. We want to see them 1,500 meters in length, 440 seconds of duration, and I'll cut to it when it's ready. It's here. Here we go. That's it. All right. I mean, had some action elements. We could give it another ride and just kind of commentate and talk about it a little bit. Yeah, it has some action elements. It's a little bit one of these ones that it's lacking from having audio or sound effects. We have a little bit of sound effects here and there, but it's pretty silent the whole way through. I like this attempt here, like building some roads and hiding the track. Feels like we're kind of like a car zipping along. I don't really understand what the point of going in that gas station and off-road was. And that's what some of these segments feel a little bit disjointed. I get that we're like traveling through time or through different places. I really like the idea of integrating a second coaster for thematic reasons. I thought that was fun. I mean, the transitions are nice, though. Like, the coaster's going at a nice pace. It's cruising through these areas, and then the other coaster gets mixed in quite nicely. So, the city's looking pretty fun. It has some good elements to it. I just don't know if the story and everything matches. Maybe, like, just doing, like, some sort of Grand Theft Auto thing through the city could have been more fun. Just cars blowing up and wreckage and things crashing into each other. Just like random chaos could have been better. This building's being burnt down. We're supposed to be on a journey to find an orb, and our partner's car went wrong, but like I don't really understand any of that. Oh, is that the orb? Oh, I didn't quite catch that for some reason. That's the space orb. The scenes could use a little bit more detailing, but I think the effort is there. Pink penguin right there, Easter egg. It's quite fun. Yeah, I mean, it has some good elements. It just feels a little bit disjointed, doesn't it? Because I think the transitioning through the space scenes is quite nice. But isn't this it? It's over from here. So we went into a city, we went through this like canyon, through a gas station, into a tunnel, came out into a city, went through some ventilation, which was kind of odd, and then back out into the city, watched a building burn down as well as the orb came to life, and then we're back here. So maybe it could have been a little bit longer, maybe more segments. Definitely could have used a little bit more action. I think the action elements and effort was there, but it is falling a little bit short for me. I do think there's a lot of things done well, though. I mean, hiding the coaster track, and like I said, the transitioning between scenes was really smooth. It felt like the coaster maintained its speed, its pace, and it felt kind of fun. I loved the traveling through the city aspect. I thought that was cool, and it kind of, it made me want more. I was like, man, like you could do a Watch Dogs coaster or a Grand Theft Auto coaster, ripping to the city, and there's just mayhem and things going on. It shows a lot of promise, and I like the effort here. So a pretty solid attempt. And as the action coaster contest as a whole, we've seen some really good creations so far. We're only on like the 9th video, and we've also seen some of the, we're in the earlier brackets, the builders and the beginners. So not a lot of these creators really have a grasp on the game yet, and they're putting out some pretty good attempts. I really like some of the stuff that you guys have been doing here, which also makes me ring back to the discussion that I've had a few times where I just released this contest way too abruptly in the middle of the mini park contest. Not in the middle of that, but like while the videos were coming out. So everyone was burnt out. They spent 2 months on a mini park, and then I'm like, go build me a coaster that's going to take 2 months. And not everyone was down for that. With that said, I do think there's so much potential in this contest and this like idea where we're even seeing the people that did participate do a really, really good job and come up with some really fun designs and creations, which has me definitely excited to see what the rest of the contest has in store. And we've seen some really good stuff so far. But it also has me thinking, what happens when, we get 150 competitors in a contest like this? What happens when we give everybody breathing room and get everybody excited to participate in the contest like this? So we're seeing a lot of potential here, and there's a lot of potential for even more. This may be one of the contests that I decide to revisit again in the future, like we have with the exploration coaster contests and things of like. But there's definitely some other ones that I wouldn't mind revisiting, maybe the video game coaster contest as well as the movie coaster contest. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Are you liking the action coaster contest so far? Would you like to see more of it? Would you like to see a bigger community participate in it? Because at this point, it is a bit of a mini contest. I think what we've seen so far has been really great. And I think what we have here by Exploding Guy today is some good effort. I really like some of these scenes. I just feel like maybe the coaster should have been a little bit longer, more audio, things tying it together. But you're showing some promise. So keep pushing your creativity in the future, come up with some more ideas, and just add a little bit more and play around with that audio for sure. But really solid effort by Exploding Guy here today on Warp. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. And that is going to do it for me in today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.